The year is 2050. We are going to explore what led us to today. It was a challenging process and many discoveries had to be made.
Back in 2050, it was when immortality was just starting to become accessible to the general population. Let's take a look back at a critical time. Most people get the idea of immortality wrong. It's not that you cannot be killed, it's just things that come along with the aging process, such as arthritis and dementia, can't kill you. There are exceptions, however. You can be killed via gut and other things that are not related to the aging process. Let's take a look at this beautiful cherry blossom oasis that surrounds us. Trees have been around for centuries, and scientists ask, why can't we? Let's go to Grace and take a look in the lab, where these important discoveries were made that brought us to today.
Grace here is recreating the preliminary steps of the discovery of hydra stem cells and the modification of those cells to work with the human body. Here we see one of the apprentices assisting Dr. Schnoop, preparing the telomerase so it can be inserted later in his subject cells. Meet Liz, one of the modern scientists who is working on writing a book about Dr. Schnoop's work. She is one of the scientists who makes your gene therapy treatments. She has pipetted telomerase from lobster cells and centrifuging the mix with loading dye. Later on, she does the gel electrophoresis to make the lobster cells applicable to human cells. This fascinating process is what scientists do today.
Oh, hey guys, didn't see you there. I was just reading this fascinating horseback rider book. Woo! Well, let's get back to animals, shall we? The name is Turritopus dumai, and these are jellyfish that are found in the waters of the Mediterranean Sea and Japan. This jellyfish, when affected by disease, depending on how harmful it was, has the ability to reverse back to its sexual immaturity, called the polyp stage, and then regrow back to its adult stage with a brand new body. Another animal that has this magnificent gift of immortality called belloids, which are rotifers that have survived for over 80 million years. They live forever by taking DNA from different species. On the other hand, lobsters can live forever if they aren't hunted down as food. They grow and become more fertile as they get bigger. They have the enzyme called telomerase throughout their entire lifetime, not just as an embryonic stage as humans do. The fact that there are some animals that do not age over time gives us hope that someday we'll be able to find the true anti-aging remedy for humans. Government could no longer open immortality up to just anyone. People had to start filing for permits which allowed them to live longer. The government enacted new agencies, such as the Department of Immortal Affairs, for people to go in and register to become immortal. At the Department of Immortal Affairs, you had to request permission to have a child that would potentially live indefinitely. Citizens had to prove their status as an upstanding citizen and a vital contributor to society in order to be granted these special gene therapy treatments. Convicted criminals or felons had no opportunity for immortality or life extension. These criminals did not get the benefit of immortality. The new government regulated departments and courts which found themselves rejecting thousands of people from immortality. Soon enough, the people that weren't granted these special treatments started to band together, and a rebellion was born. The rebellion ignited against the elite that possessed the immortal status. Actions quickly turned violent because they were not afraid to lose their lives, as they knew that it was an inevitable fate. On the other hand, the immortals that resisted the rebellion didn't fight because they knew that it could take away their immortality. And this rebellion led to the immortals class demise, resulting in a society that doesn't use the immortality technology to create classes because of its dark history. Now we're going to go over how immortality became possible for us humans. Through animal experimentations, the famous scientist, Dr. Schnoop, discovered the mystifying anti-aging remedy. Through looking at the hydra stem cells in the lobster's telomeres, Dr. Schnoop discovered something groundbreaking. Through working with the hydra stem cells, we learned that all animals have the FOXO gene, which works to bring us longevity.
Centennians have the FOXO gene. It's found that lobsters have the enzyme telomerase their entire lifetime, not just in the embryonic stage, as in humans. He realized by injecting the extra enzyme into his study subjects, the extra telomerase could lead to constant telomeres preventing aging. This treatment is to be taken once a year and allows the subjects to stay at any age above 18, as per regulation by the DOIA. This anti-aging technique is used for all people that are benefiting society.
Guess my age. I'm a Foxy 83.
The everyday life of people changed drastically since the immortal gene therapy took effect. It changed our perspective on life and made you think on how you wanted to help society. You wanted to know your purpose since you knew you were going to be hanging around a lot longer than those folks before you.